Alright, we're back, and we're going to do another Avatar The Last Airbender draft. So let's spend basically all of my gems. Find us a table. Had an interesting deck last draft, not necessarily a good one, so... Games were fine. Could have been better, obviously. What do we want? I don't like my Unlimited. I think she's a much better card in constructed events where you can put enough pressure on the opponent where the 2 life is going to hurt them way more than it's going to hurt you. But especially in this format, I think black relies too heavily on its instants and sorceries anyway, so she's kind of already in the negative. Airbender's Reversal and Toph are the 2 cards I'm most interested in, and I think there's more potential for green to wheel in this pack, so I'm going to take Toph and we'll see. Now, granted, Toph goes best in either green-red or green-black, if we can get the actual green-black Earthbenders. Well, that is a firebending lesson, so I'm going to take that, I think, over UA the Moon Spirit. 4 mana 3/3 Flying Vigilance is actually really good. Fire Sages is strong, but I think the Firebending lesson is just Red's best common, so I'm very inclined to take that. Boiling Rock Rioter would be okay stats-wise, but I really need a better reason to be in black, I think. So I think I take the Firebending lesson. I don't expect the Sages to wheel. I don't expect UA to make it past, like, the next 2 players with what I've taken. Like, the firebending lesson, I think, is the only thing that gets taken over her in that pack, I think. Do not care for the Agni Kai. There is literally not a green card in this pack. But my first pack was pretty weak anyway, so I think I'm just going to take Teo here. Card draw, some removal. Just slot right back into the red-blue lessons plan. Stay open to green if it's available. I think that pack is a little bit worse for me if I actually had taken UA. Like, I'm still taking Teo, but at that point it's like, okay, feel like I'm being pushed away from green. I don't really want to be blue-black, unless I'm going to get all the good black cards this time. Yeah, last time I tried to do blue-black, somebody else audibled into my color, I think, like, started taking my black cards that I would have expected to wheel. Alright, between Boomy Bash and Hama, I'm much more inclined to take Hama. Obviously, she's essentially triple blue here, but unless I get some amazing black cards, in which case black immediately becomes available again. Hog Monkey, not the black card, but then again, none of these are the cards I'm looking for. Like, Matt. Sorry, I don't know why I became a cat for half a second. Master Piondao. I was trying to, like, rush to the end of his name and he became Meowster or something. But I think I just take my first octopus form, so that way I have one to protect my fancy blue and red creatures, and then try and get some fancy blue and red creatures. I prefer Riot in like red-white aggro. Razor Rings is okay, but I don't really want to splash it. You know, that's not removal that you splash for, because it's already situational. Ozai's Cruelty is fine, but not good. I'm not really seeing the cards in any of the colors I would want, so... Like, I don't think a Vindictive Warden is where I'm at. It does let me get the last few points of damage in, so maybe, but I'm not happy there. Alright, let's take Abandoned Attachments, because it's the card in my color pair. But... take a sip of water, because I'm getting all raspy. I spent so much time talking today about Toph while working on my Commander deck. My current deck build series. I do not want another 4-drop that, you know, is going to be... like, these are kind of clunky in the 4-drop slot. But none of these cards are worth... I can use this either as an artifact removal spell or as a way to blow up my own land to fix. Like if I want to get rid of a mountain to get another island for Hama or something, but that's not really where I want to be. Give me the Blasting Jelly. Again, I got a triple blue spell I'm working on. Alright, Waterbending Lesson Wheeling is good. Blue-red land or Yuan Archers? Yuan. I like both for the deck. I think I take the Archers as an early game play. I'm not inclined to run any of those. I think I'm going to take the Sword and stick it down there just in case. Alright, now we kind of have to take the Raider and Vengeful Villagers. Alright, there we go. There's a Submersible. Would not mind wheeling Boomy Bash. I'm not expecting it, though. Well, if I want UA the Moon Spirit, now is my chance to grab her. I don't have, like, the artifact token makers or whatnot for Benevolent River Spirit, so I think I do just take UA here. Yoshi Battle Fan would have been good if I had taken the River Spirit, though. What's my curve look like? Non-existent as far as early creatures go. Alright, in that case, do give me the Battle Fan, because if I get the River Spirit on the wheel or something, that'll be a lot better. Part of me does want to take this just to get the bodies and then the earthbending and the land searching, like all of that, but I think this is just take the parrot. Be sad, because the parrot's not great. Alright, I'll take a quench over not much else. I don't currently firebend particularly well. Teo is an attack trigger. That could be strong. Or do I... maybe I just want Mai, though. Mai goes better with what I have. Like, I'm more likely to be able to buff her up and deal extra damage with her. Alright, there's a Forecasting Fortune Teller 7th pick. That's actually a pretty strong pickup. Yeah, if we can wheel that 4/5 now, the flyer, she's gotten a lot better with the Fortune Teller and... what was the other thing we picked up? Oh, the Battle Fan. That's two 2-drops that are technically each 2 permanents, so... get you that 5 extra things a lot faster. Like, even if she's just functionally a 5-drop, that's so much better. Ooh. That's an 8th pick Fire Sages alongside a Boomy Bash. I'm going to take the Fire Sages, though. Now pick up the Boomy Bash. Nothing here. Slide a Riot down there in case we wheel, like, the cave or something. Do I have a Koi? No, so give me a Koi. One of Koi is a decent finisher in decks like these, where the opponent manages to stabilize or kill all of your flyers. Then you have the Koi to get through the last few points of damage. Take the technically castable card, just in case. Obsessive Pursuit is incredibly strong. I think it would be a bit of a stretch. I do not have... I have Barrels of Blasting Jelly, no Aang's Journeys, no random black, Grixis lands, so I think this is just a firebending lesson number 2, and move on. Alright, I'm down for Gran Gran. Sorry, Zuko. I'm gonna go visit Gran Gran here. She's always so happy when you show up. Like, look at her standing there waving. So glad you stopped by. Alright. Now take the River Spirit. Now that we picked up enough stuff to make it actually good. Oh, there's another shot at Firebending Ascension, but there's also Forecasting Fortune Teller. Am I blue enough that the scroll might be worth considering? A little bit, kind of. Not 100% though. Oh my god, we could have had 3 of these things. That being said, I probably just want the penguin for the unblockable. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lessons for the flyer. I don't think I want a second. Although, here I'm just going to pick up the Messenger Hawk. Do I want Ty Lee at all to push damage? I don't think I want Crashing Wave in this deck. Although Crashing Wave does have more potential to push damage. For the buy time. I don't think I'm running the second Iguana Parrot. Have to see. Flyer. Oh, sure, let's take the tank. I don't think I have a playset of tanks where I might actually have a playset of the shrines at this point. Despite never going all in on them. Alright. Six cuts. Alright, we need to do negative T-colon creature, because they still haven't fixed that. Alright, let's just lose the price of freedom. I am not thrilled at it. Rest of those look good. Raider can probably go. One of the iguana parrots can go. Either that or Ty Lee has to go and I just go all in on flyers. Maybe Ty Lee does go and I go all in on flyers. Just the penguin. Am I gonna lose Gran? Got rid of Ty Lee, but I still kind of want the other flyer back in. Like, I don't want to lose another card out of the 3-drop slot, necessarily. I lose the barrels, so lose Gran. That out. Bring back in the flyer. The flyer's not amazing by any means, but slightly better than some of my other options. Alright, let's give it a shot. See how we do. I think this is a mulligan. It's tempting, though. I do have Firebending Lesson. If I draw a land... Alright. I think it could have been a mulligan, but I don't think I'm supposed to. If I don't draw the land, though, this is going to be very bad for me. I was going to say, I'm almost definitely killing whatever this is. Yep, okay. But that was the only reason to mulligan it is... Oh, wow. Really? Just no lands? There were no lands on top of my deck. So we got to spot the opponent 2 extra turns. Opponent got a double time walk. And all I got out of that was drawing 2 cards. Hey, well, let's bounce the Rabaru. Get my prowess trigger. Bash for 3. They can recast it. Oh, they played their land first, though. So they missed a landfall life gain trigger off of the Rabaru. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't quite have Benevolent Water Spirit mana just yet. So we hit him for 2. Play a land, gain a life. Rabaru gains flying. I don't think we sacrificed the clue yet because we can use it for the River Spirit here. So 2 blue and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, what we can do here is attack for 2. Oh, are they gonna... Alright. That's worth protecting, then. That does stop me from casting the other thing. Oh, they've got multiple things going. Alright, well. That makes it a lot more likely that my Spirit's going to get there. I think I just passed now. So 2 blue and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so I was going to say there are no other allies in play for them. Gain a life, their thing gains flying. Now they're gonna hit me for 3. I do need the land, but the Battle Fan is partially in here to make the 4-5 more palatable, so... I don't think we attack with the 3-3 into whatever combat trick they might have. Although that would make it a lot more likely that the 4-5 lives, so... They have a Sandbenders. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the 3 again. Probably try and boomy bash that thing. But first things first. Okay. Finish that off. Alright, so 9 mana later. I successfully killed my creature. Yeah, I'm not blocking with her anyway, so might as well get in for 1. Summon a giant koi. That way their general can't do anything. Ban the sad bot. Get all that value. Ah, cool, 7/7. Oh. This feels ridiculous. Let's find an island. There we go. Tap the 2 clues. Lay out the island. Summon the archers. Discard the mountain, draw a new card. Pass the turn back. So let's cast Hama. See what we hit off of their deck. We could try to re-roll that, actually. Like, just Waterbend Hama out of play and mill them again. How many cards are left in their deck? 18? Yeah, I think I like that more than... Yep, okay. You got it. Okay. Alright, if they've drawn something else to save their guy here, good beats, but I'm pretty sure I just want to kill their thing. Let's see, if we do red and one... okay, let's just cast UA. Cast UA. Yeah, let's cast the Fire Sages so that way we threaten a double block again to kill one of their creatures here, but maybe they'll move the equipment around again and we'll draw a card off of the... Okay, let's kill the one that's actually a threat then. Guide, Cat Owl, and a land, and they just made it a 4-2. Alright. Draw my card here. I have 13 cards left in my deck. I do need to win this game still. Hey Mai, how's it going? Yep. Oh, that's super obnoxious. As is that. Go to 5 now. Okay. Nine cards left in my deck. Alright, that did prompt the blasting jelly though, so that's done. Alright. Yep. Oh my god. Alright. Teo, help me out here. Actually, I should have cracked the clue first. I need something that stops a random 4-4 from murdering my face. None of that, is it? Okay. Well, that's cool. So I have to win with 7 cards while my opponent is at 13. While they have infinite 4-4s. And I do not. Oh my god. Alright, hang on. We can do this. I'm sure we can do this. Can't all be lands, right? They are literally all lands. Oh my god. Really? Really? I lost to that? That's embarrassing, I feel like. That was game 1 also. I'm like, what were the other games like with this deck so far? And the answer is, I don't know. There weren't any. There are no other games with this deck. Your question has returned a null set for the answer. Alright. Counter their turn 3 play. Play my bird. Hello, opponent. How are you? Ah, good. A mirror match. Perfect. Play a turn 2, 3-1. Because that's probably the worst thing for me right now with this hand. Oh, okay. Might not be a mirror matchup, but because they could be a Shrines deck. But hopefully I'm going to counter their turn 3 play here. Oh, they are a Shrines deck. Cool. Well, that's going to be a no from me. And then we're going to play this guy out. I'm going to follow him up with Teo, and hopefully we'll burn through this giant land pocket and get to more spells. Well, I can't really do that if they kill my guy. And I extra can't do that if their next play is to counter Teo here, but I'm still going to run him out over UA, because I'd rather have Teo get countered. Or Boomy bashed, or demonstrated on. Okay. It's fine. You got an octopus form? Cast Grand Grand? Okay. I'm running out of things that it could have possibly been, so... Alright. Through these extra islands. Summon UA. Speaking of extra lands... Run and grabs a mountain. Not the Cave of Two Lovers, which is their other option. I take 2. Alright, you got her. Yeah, I'll lose another island, that's fine. Play her. Last turn. 3/3 swamp. I was gonna say, is it too much to ask that they try and kill her first? And then... Alright, well now I'm going to block, because now I can protect her from a lot of different things. Cunning maneuver. Alright. Kill that in response. Take 4. About to say take 3, I kind of forgot about the other one existing at all. I can discard the archers here. Her 4/4. Let's just summon these guys at this point, so I'm not really scared of anything else they're doing. Okay. Draw my card. My turn. Alright, I make Teo a 2/5. Out the mountain and just pass. Professor Zay might have to go. If nothing else, it buys back Lightning Strike or Boomerang basics. 3/3, go to my turn. See what we draw first. I've got too much good stuff. I don't want to lose any of these. My opponent is also dying very quickly, so... Alright, let's bounce Professor Zay, because he's actually the more dire threat at this point. Because if they draw something else, and they can try and kill one of my creatures, and then I protect it, and they kill the other one with Zay, yeah, then I'm in trouble. Alright, 1-1. Surely, this is the start of a nice, healthy 7-2. I don't think I'm going to go undefeated from this point, regardless of how well I'm doing, so let's just shoot for the 7-2. Well, I am going first, and this hand seems fine, so... Alright, let's just run them out. If they have Heartless Axe specifically, they get to kill it, but... Yeah, just hit them for 2. I'll attempt to hit them for 2, see what they do first. Okay. Okay. Alright, so the archers would have been a bit better of a turn 2 play then. Alright, let's hit for 3. Play the island. Yeah, I think I'm just going to discard the abandoned attachments now, so that way the first time flyer will be bigger when I run it out, and this way I have a 3-1 to hold off their 2-3 flyer if I want to. Given that I also have a 2-3 flyer, I think this is fine. There's a lot of aerial creatures that are just gonna win here anyway, so... Alright, the 2-3 is actually bad for me. Like, now I would like something that deals with that. Yeah, hey. It's for 4. Play the land. This is 2 to equip. Let's run out the flyer then. So that way, at least I'm pressuring them more. If they can deal with my 4-4 here. Because I can't currently deal with their growing 3-4 flyer, so... If this does connect, that puts them to 5. And then the koi is also lethal, so... I'm assuming it's not connecting, but... Alright. Yeah, they were hoping that I would spend the mana. I go to main phase 2, play the land, summon the koi. If they can't kill the koi this turn, which is looking like a huge ask. Yep. Alright, that will buy me a lot of time against their flyer, if they have a way to kill the koi here. If they don't have a way to kill the koi, I just win, so... Assuming that this game continues, that at least gives me an out to their thing. Okay. Alright. Alright, 2-1. 5 more wins, 1 more loss. Just right. I go first. I have the battle fan into the parrot. I do have more islands than mountains, right? Like, that should have been the thing to begin with anyway, but... yeah, I'm gonna run out the battle fan first. Even though the archers represent more damage. I was gonna say, I very genuinely doubt that the opponent is going to run out a 2-3 on turn 2. It would have to be like Great Divide Guide or something. Oh, please kill my 2-1 here. That's wonderful. I love you, opponent. You're the best. Okay, I do like seeing that. I'm going to cast the archers and discard the abandoned attachments here again. That way I can develop out to the board. Okay, just get in there for 3. If they're going to give me time by casting a ramp spell like that, especially when I have the submersible to bounce their creature here... yeah, alright. Send that back to their hand. Play the land. Hit them for 7 down to 10. Cast her. We get to animate the submarine. Like, they do not have time for half the things they're trying to do right now. So unless they punch out my bird, which is exactly what they're doing. God damn it. God damn it, opponent. Why you gotta be like that? 1, 2, 3. Alright, bird down. But so is their guy now. Alright. If it's just Boomy, even with an untapped land, if it's just Boomy, that'll kill them. Because we can actually Octopus form and Battle Fan onto the Fortune Teller to make her a lethal threat also. I was gonna say they triple topped. Equip her. Back with all. Kill them. Because they didn't play a land, so they can't even have the shock here, but... alright, seems good. Opponent goes first, everything else is fine, so... I get to kill their 2-drop here and play a 2-3 flyer into a 2-2 flyer, I'm gonna feel relatively good. Like, about as good as I can. For this deck. What is that? Is that one of the metallic dragons? Or is that a gargoyle? Well, I do not get to kill their 2-drop. It's a spell. So... guess it's just 1-2 flyer into 2-2 flyer for a little bit. Yeah, okay, you got me. I'll kill it while it's vulnerable instead of running out the parrot and then not being able to kill that thing because of the ally they played afterwards. Yep. Alright. Alright. That's alright, but what are you gonna do? Alright. So 7. So I can hit them for 3 and cast this thing, and I think that's what I'm doing here. Yeah, let's keep the submersible. One of the downsides, potentially, is that when they play their reinforcements, the Kyoshi Warriors will become 4 power, which in turn allows them to get 2 extra mana this turn if they wanted it. Just passing. Then again, they didn't have a good attack into the 4-5 if they had nothing, so... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they are apparently very dead, and they don't want to wait around for me to figure out how dead they are. Okay. Well, that's 4 wins, which makes the draft a success, but if I don't actually win the 5th game, I will not have enough gems to draft again. So... unless the random card reward for one of my 15 dailies is a rare that I already had 4 copies of, in which case I'll get gems for that, and that will give me. Alright, I'm down. Ooh. I think I also run out Yuan archers, and I think I'm okay discarding the island here to draw a different card. Oh. Well, that was awfully nice of them to trade the 3-1 with my 3-1. So they didn't have to do that. So I appreciate that. Yeah, let's run out this. Because it's also an extra permanent for waterbending this thing, so... I'm actually down for trading for this one, because it will be a problem later on, when they finally get a lesson in the graveyard, which is, I assume, happening at some point in time here. If I could also block with the submarine this turn, I would run it out. Sorry, opponent. For some reason, they decided that that particular card needs to be less than the number of mountains you control for it to work properly. Yeah. This is fine. Alright, send Zuko back to hand. Cast the Fire Sages. Pass the turn. Recast Zuko. There's Zhao. Hey, Alright, so I can block Zuko if I want to. The submarine relatively comfortably. What if Zhao attacks by himself? I think at that point I risk the trade for the Fire Sages, but I definitely don't want to lose UA here. Alright, but they've decided not to risk it either. I'm just going to pass because I have UA's activation. They're going to attempt to get a free spell here, and they hit Lightning Strike for UA. Alright, well. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that kind of sucked. Deal with whatever you're about to cast. Fudge! Where X equals 5, I just took 7 off Zhao? Are you serious right now? So now Zhao is lethal by himself? Are you kidding me? Basically murders anything and everything I cast here. Oh, now Lightning Strike is just fatal. Okay. You did it. Land suck now. Yeah, just run out the land because I might need the mana. I need to get them dead very quickly here. Yeah, it's an 8-1. Get to discard their land and find another creature, maybe. As long as they assign at least 1 point to each of them, they'll deal lethal to both. Activate that first. Crack the clue. Kill that. Get my prowess trigger. There's no red trick that's going to give it 2 extra toughness here, right? Deal a quick 15 damage to my guy. Alright. Oh my god, are you kidding? Are you absolutely kidding me? I have to chump with one, kill the other one, and they're going to get a, like, 8-3 the turn after that. Oh my god, what a top deck. And I drew a land, so they just kill me now. Alright, well. Can't get the 7-2 until I get the second loss, so... Just getting ruined by Fated Firepower. Then again, I did a lot of ruining with Fated Firepower earlier today, so... Who am I going to complain? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Alright. Well, Firebending Lesson was a good draw there, because now... it's not really the creature I want to kill, but at least I have the option. This might just be Abandoned Attachments next turn, though. Yeah, it's still gotta be the island. That island, jam for 2. Take 2 from their guy. Swamp Bender. Alright. Not super care about that. Just cast UA. They can't punch her. You punch my Moon Spirit. Right, they finally have their other forest. I mean, there was no way I was going to cast something where I was holding up Firebending there, but... God, does that hurt so much. That hurts so bad. I don't think I actually have time for It'll Quench You. Let's make Teo a 2-5, though, so he blocks way better. Pass the turn back. Alright. They still get to kill my guy because freaking Jet's gonna put the counters on the other creature.
It's the quenchiest.
Alright. Hush up, you. Yeah, we just lose now. So I can go to 1, or I can kill Jet and go to 2, and then just die next turn anyway. That's so bad. Because I was on the draw this game. This is 1,000,000% a play versus draw situation. Nope. Get back here, you. Okay. Sure. Yep. Alright. Fair enough. I'm not gonna beat that anymore. I was not beating that to begin with, but I'm definitely not beating it now. Yeah, if we were on the play and we actually are holding up the thing for Jet and we get to kill him so that way he only deals 2 damage to UA, then I think we're fine. But since that is not what happened, why does it show this as an option? Where am I getting 20 more gems from? Okay. Like, I do not have the 20 gems. I do not have it. I'm 20 gems short. Where do you think I'm getting this from? I did promise I would do this the other day and then completely forgot about it. So we do have the golden pack from buying all of the on-sale booster packs from the store. So let's see what 6 rares and mythics we got. And we got a Kaito and a Hazoret. Huh, did not have 4 copies of Jackal. Or that, Death of Gwen Stacy is kind of surprising. Okay. Alright, so that's going to do it for me for right now, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.